morning, Mom. Sorry, my mom requested a shout out on the video. Anyways, to represent the morning, I am making two different kinds of bacon quiche. Bacon quiches are my favorite because who doesn't love bacon? So the first one, I am going to make a Swiss cheese and bacon quiche. And for the second quiche, we are making a bacon jalapeno popper quiche. This is a little bit spicy, so if you don't like a lot of spice, I would stick with the first quiche. And as my mom would say, quiche libadish. Really, ish libadish means I love you. And every time she would make quiches, she would say quiche libadish. So let's get started on making quiches. So for this first quiche we are going to make is a Swiss cheese and bacon quiche. This is one of my favorite quiches. I had it one time at a coffee shop and I'm like, I need to go home and make it. But I could not find any recipes on it. So I kind of just had to remember the taste and make it. So the first thing we'll need to do is put 6 eggs in. I already cracked the egg. So 6 eggs. Now you'll need, this is Swiss cheese, so you'll need 2 cups of Swiss cheese. Now you will need a half a package of bacon. Make sure you cook up the bacon first, of course. And then the next thing you'll need is a half of a purple onion, and then I sauteed these onions in the bacon grease. Just saute your onions in some bacon grease. This is a little messier. The reason why I cook it in the bacon grease, it just gives the onions a little more flavor. The ingredient you'll need is 1 cup of milk. You can also use half and half if you want it to be a little more creamy, but I just use a cup of milk because that's what I have at home. And then the last ingredients are some crushed pepper. It's about a teaspoon of crushed pepper, and then also a teaspoon of salt. Now mix all the ingredients together. Make sure you puncture all the eggs. It's almost like making scrambled eggs in a way. But give it a good stir, make sure everything's mixed, and then you are ready to put it in your baking dish. You want to line up your dishes with pie crust. These are pre-packaged pie crusts that you can buy at the store. It's not my favorite. When I rolled it out, it kind of cracked and broke, so then I had to fix it. I definitely prefer making my own pie crust. But anyway, so just start out with putting your pie crust in your pan. Now that all the ingredients are nicely mixed, you will want to pour it in your dish. And of course, this has pie crust in it. It is lined with pie crust. Put all the ingredients in and kind of give it a stir too to make sure they're not all piled up in one spot. And this is what it should look like when you pour all the ingredients into the pan. So for your second quiche, you'll want to take 6 eggs again. Pour them in. And you'll want to take 1 cup of milk, or half and half. You'll want to take salt, ground pepper, and once again it's a teaspoon each. Then you want to take 2 cups of, this is sharp cheddar cheese, but if you don't have sharp, it's fine. You can just use regular cheddar cheese. And then all quiches are kind of the same base, where it's basically just eggs, salt and pepper, and milk. You can make a million different kinds of quiches. There's so many out there. You can use spinach, you can use ham, as long as you have the same base. So just stir that together. And then you want to take your half a package of bacon, and this was 8 slices. Stir this together. And then you're ready to put it in your dish. For this wonderful jalapeno popper quiche, you want to add just these ingredients first, and then you'll put the other ingredients on the top. Once again, give it a little bit of stir so that the ingredients are evenly dispersed. You kind of don't want bacon all in one section and cheese and all in the other section. You kind of want it even. So for this next step, you'll want to take your cream cheese and just cut them into little tiny pieces and put them all throughout your quiche. Make sure they're not too big because it melts, but it doesn't all the way melt, so you'll get a decent sized chunk if they're not too small. Anyways, just kind of put them all throughout the quiche. The next thing you'll need is jalapenos. You can get them in the store where they're already prepackaged, or you can get them from your garden. It doesn't really matter. I like the store ones the best because then you know they're spicy. Sometimes when you get them from your garden, you don't always know if they're spicy. But don't worry, even though it's spicy, it still is really amazing in flavor. This is what it should look like with the jalapenos and the cream cheese on top and all the ingredients mixed together. You want to put your quiches in the oven at 375 degrees. And make sure you check your quiches in 45 minutes. And remember, quiches rise because of the eggs. So make sure you don't have the mixture all the way at the top. Make sure it has room to kind of grow. And so in 45 minutes, you want to check to see if it's golden brown. If it is not golden brown, you want to put it in there a little bit longer. All right, guys, so they look golden brown. It's been 45 minutes. And how you check to see if it's also done is you put your fork in the middle, and if it's nice and firm, then they are cooked through. So they are nice and firm, so they are ready. Okay guys, so my quiches turned out great, and whenever they invent smell-o-vision, you will smell that they smell so good too. I would try them for you guys, but like I said, you usually make quiches for brunches, and so I am bringing them over to a brunch, so I can't really break into them, but I assure you they are so delicious and they are so good. Just give them a try. Really simple to make, easy to just store and put in the freezer or whatever else. If you have any questions, just comment below. Support my channel by subscribing, like this video, give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much.